Hi Aquarius! Welcome to your mid-August 2021 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other placement for the sign of Aquarius. This will not resonate with every Aquarius that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone who needs to hear that message. If this message is not for you at all, Aquarius, I highly suggest checking out your other signs in different placements. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in Aquarius. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Aquarius and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the rules are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those rules if that resonates with your specific situation the most. Alright Aquarius, I'm going to get started with this reading, but first I'd like to use the sound bowl to clear the energy, to help tune into the frequency around you. And if you're wearing headphones, I highly suggest just turning it down a little bit. I don't want you to hurt your ears. So let's go ahead and get this started. Sorry about that. Drop the ball there. Let's do this. Okay, so Aquarius, I'm going to be tuning into an energy that's in or around your energetic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you at this time. Whether you're single, you're taken, whether you're together or apart, whether you know it or don't know it. Let's go ahead and see who wants to come through for you, what kind of energy is around this person towards you, and why they're coming through for your reading. What does Aquarius need to know about this person? Why are they coming through for Aquarius's reading? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and or any other strong placement for my beautiful Aquarians. Whew! Okay, so we have Make the Effort. Leo had this in their reading, so some of you could be dealing with a Leo. You could have Leo in your chart. It does not have to be the case in order for this to resonate with you. Someone wants to do more. Someone expects that you're thinking they need to do more, and then at the bottom of the deck we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Your soulmate. So you met this person for a reason. And I feel this is someone who you may not usually be attracted to, or you didn't think you'd have feelings for, but they kind of developed and grew. Maybe it kind of started off as a friendship, classmates, co-workers, you know, somehow where you guys just always hung out together, and then feelings started to develop more and more for each other the more you were around. And now they want to do something about it, Aquarius. I feel even this is a crush that they have on you. Maybe you've had on them, but you guys haven't really fully talked about it to each other yet. Maybe you flirted. Maybe you started sending signals. But I think with this energy, they want to do something about it now, Aquarius, or by the end of August. They're going to make the move, I feel, because they're really starting to feel for you. Interesting. So let's see what the tarot has to say. I'm going to see how they feel about you. What do they think about you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Aquarius? Wow, this has been a while since I've had a reading like this. And I'll tell you in a second. So, I feel you guys have a major crush on each other. And they definitely have a crush on you, but you guys haven't talked about it. Maybe there's been a time, I feel with the moon energy here, where you guys kind of went to a party together, an event together, you kind of had some drinks, maybe you had a kiss, but you guys both kind of brushed it off, or it's like you heavily flirted with each other, and you thought they were going to go for it, you thought they were going to make that move, and they didn't. They pulled back last second because they were scared. That's changing now. And I feel that you both feel the same way. You both have this attraction, this desire, but it was really unexpected. For whatever reason it is for each and every one of you. Whether this wasn't your usual type, whether you kind of just had a friendship and it started to grow more, whether it was just out of the blue, all of a sudden you had these strong feelings for them. But bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. Pisces energy. Strong Pisces energy in this reading. So if you have Pisces in your chart, you're a Pisces aquacusper, or you're dealing with a Pisces, I suggest checking out the Pisces reading to see if there's messages for you there. Yeah, I just really feel different than what I usually feel with this energy. Someone was about to say it all, express it to you, and they just pulled back. And you were really hoping they would follow through with it. I even feel like technically you guys have been on a date before, but it's like it wasn't officially a date. You kind of just wanted to hang out, just you two together. And it's almost as if like I feel you guys got really close in a hug and they really, really wanted to kiss you, but didn't do it. And I don't want to say chickened out per se, but they definitely just didn't know. Their fear got the best of them. And so they kind of just then pulled way back, went back home. And I get this, I'm seeing this text message like, did you make it home all right? I don't know why I saw that. But I think Aquarius, maybe they even tried to talk themselves out of this crush. I don't know if there's something where they thought maybe you were out of their league or you, I don't know, wouldn't be interested for whatever reason. But they can't resist it. They can't resist their feelings for you. The crush that they've developed for you is growing bigger and bigger by the day. I'm seeing the letter H. Well, interesting. HMP. And then I heard hemp. I don't know if someone likes to smoke weed. No judgment here. Or maybe you've smoked together in the parking lot. I'm hearing for some of you. Doesn't have to be the case, right? But just a message for someone out there. I'm interested in diving into this, so let's go ahead and see what this is all about. But you know, where they didn't act, I think it's taken them time to really evaluate what you mean to them, Aquarius, and I really do think they're going to want to do something about this. So let's get into it. How they feel about you is the Fool. Aries energy, Aquarius energy. Maybe you're dealing with another Aquarius perhaps, or someone with Aquarius in their chart, but you know, they want this start. They want a beginning. They want a clean slate, but with you involved. Not just as a friend, not just as someone to flirt with. And I think they finally build the courage up to do something about it now. With the Fool, it's all about going for it, starting life in a new way you didn't have a perspective on it before, taking a chance, taking a risk. And like this crush has got them feeling, I don't know, young again? I don't know if young again is the best way to say it, but just in this way where they just constantly daydream about you, constantly daydreaming about being with you, kissing you for the first time, holding you for the first time, daydreaming about telling you everything that's been in their heart about you. And I think they're moving away from the fears that have prevented them from doing so. And they feel now is the right time. Now is the right time to make this move towards you, Aquarius. They're going to take this risk. I feel strongly about that. They would be foolish not to, with all the feelings that are around this, especially because I think they're starting to feel and be confident in the fact that you may feel the same way. But what they think about this connection with you, think about the situation, this is where the block comes in. Two of Swords, Libra energy. Then their mind gets in the way. Their heart is all in it. The soul is all in it. They fantasize, they daydream, but then there's something in their mental space that says, nope, pull back, pull out. Aquarius isn't going to accept this. Aquarius isn't going to accept me. Maybe I should just keep it silent, keep it quiet. It's just strange how they let their mind overrun their heart so much, so strongly. Maybe to some degree that's something you can relate to, Aquarius, is because you don't want to make the wrong choice. You don't want to make the bad decision. You don't want to put yourself out there for someone who isn't going to catch you when you take that leap, right? And that's what they're thinking in this scenario. They're afraid to talk about this. Why? I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? You just say no. Maybe they're afraid that would ruin the friendship between the two of you. It would make things awkward between the two of you. But they want to so badly. They want to so badly just stop letting their mind get in the way and just let it all out there for the two of you to have. This connection with. I feel that someone likes to be barefoot around the house, walk around barefoot. Someone hates socks and wearing socks. I don't know, it's such a random message. It may not be for you, but it's for someone out there. It could resonate in some way. Or like, there have been subtle touches where you felt that they were interested. Like where they touched your leg briefly or touched your lower back, or kind of like, you know, you can sense that in their touch, but they didn't take it farther than that for some of you. What they like the most about you is the Moon card. Pisces energy. Cancer energy also for me as a reader. You are just, they find this sense of awe in you, Aquarius. The Moon card is mysterious. It's magical. It's feminine. And again, that's energy, not gender or sex related. There's just something they feel magical about being around you, Aquarius. You are someone that I'm hearing just brings magic into this world. I don't know if you practice magic perhaps. I mean, with the Moon card, you could be very psychic yourself, very intuitive, could be a medium in some sorts. And they like this, I don't know, this spiritual, witch magic vibe about you. And I don't know, you're just very, very intuitive with other people as well. You know how to help people, you know what to say. I feel there is no fooling you, Aquarius, when it comes to feeling the vibes, when it comes to feeling people's energies. And again, like, I really do feel that you know this person does have some sort of an attraction towards you. But you still keep it a secret of your feelings as well. And they find it intriguing. They find that there's always something new with you. They see a new side to you. You're very deep, you're very complex. You're not one-dimensional. You have very many different levels and layers to you. And every time they hang out with you and they're around you, they uncover and discover something more about you that they absolutely love. You always include everyone too. I feel that you never want to make anyone feel left out. But again, there's just some sort of magical essence to you, Aquarius, that they just can't stop thinking about. They can't stop fantasizing about, daydreaming about. Especially if you have like a water rising, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Moon even. There's water energy to you to some degree for some. That is just so attractive. And I think Aquarius with the Moon energy, you know, the moon energy is very powerful. It controls the tides. It even controls how certain plants grow on this earth. And it's just like you attract a lot to you. You attract lovers. You attract things in your life that seem to be as if they come out of nowhere or thin air, but it's because you believe in the magic of this world. You believe in something that is outside of what we sense with our six senses, or five senses. You have a sixth one that is very powerful and very strong, and they feel such powerful energy from you. What they don't like about you, though, is Knight of Swords, Gemini energy. So what I feel with this is a couple things. For some of you Aquarians, what I feel with what they don't like about you with the Knight of Swords is that you're not rushing anything. You're not chasing anything. You're not going to be the first to make the first move. Again, you attract. You think, if they're wanting me, they know where I'm at. They can make the... You prefer it and find it more attractive when someone makes the move towards you before you do it first. If you really need to, you will, but they're not seeing it from you yet, let's just say. Others of you, with your language sometimes, you could be a bit blunt, a bit sarcastic, and they've taken it personally before, especially if they did try to like sense out how you would feel about the situation, and you kind of felt nervous or awkward, so you repeated something like, oh yeah, well that will never happen, or yeah, that will be the day we kind of, I don't know, something like that. They took something that you said personally, or they kind of just like sense and worry if you would just friend zone them. I don't know why I'm picking up that with the Knight of Swords, but instead of considering the opportunity, you would quickly decide that it was just a friend zone type of thing. And maybe they've sensed that from you because it's hard to get to that magical side of you and on a one-to-one level. They see it when you're around other people, but one-on-one, they still haven't had the courage or the strength to try to break that barrier. And I don't think it's a barrier that like you keep yourself guarded. I just think everyone has some sort of means of protection around them, especially you Aquarius with the moon energy. You're definitely empathic, you're definitely sensitive, you're definitely intuitive. And they just feel that when they try to get in their own way, and this is their perception, right? Their own way, when they try to get closer, there's some sort of retreat from you. But I don't think they're being direct enough. What they like the most about this connection is Six of Swords, Aquarius energy. I think you're starting to spend more time with each other, talking to each other more. You definitely text each other every day, even if it's briefly, but definitely every day. Maybe sometimes towards the end of the day, you guys keep up the conversation, but I think they're starting to see this as going on the right track from the level of communication you guys have between the two of you. I'm even hearing something about WhatsApp. Maybe you connect through WhatsApp. Maybe you're at a distance from each other with the Fool and the Six of Swords. And I don't think you met on a dating app per se, but you met somehow online through like an internet forum. Maybe someone goes on Reddit. I don't know. Tumblr. I don't know. But they see this heading slowly but surely towards the right way. And again, the communication you guys have had, what you've talked about, they feel that actually where everything first started off as maybe not having a lot in common, the more you guys talk, the more you really do see that you're a lot more like each other than not like each other. I feel that a lot of you have similar political beliefs, philosophical beliefs, once you start to dig a bit deeper into that. But the conversation is getting this going and making them feel more confident in pursuing this with you, Aquarius. But what they don't like about the connection, Three of Wands, Aries energy. Interesting. So what I'm already kind of feeling with this is it's hard to put action to what they want. You know, the Three of Wands is about seeing their ships coming in after putting out the work, the energy, sending the ships out. But, you know, this person is being way too passive, I feel. Maybe this is what Aquarius is doing to you too, cross-watcher, right? But how are you going to think that something's going to come out of air without even putting notion forward or action towards it? But they just don't know how to. The mind blocks them in acting and fully making a move. But they want to with make the effort. They definitely want to. But I don't know. Just wondering if you feel the same, want the same. Would you react the same? Would you move forward the same? Would you reciprocate that? And that's their highest hopes at the end of the day, Aquarius. With Six of Pentacles, Taurus energy. That this is something you want just as much as they want. That you would be willing to put the effort in. Should they make the first move, you would accept it. And you would have that continuous give and receive between the two of you. That you would, nothing would change as far as like, you know, the friendship. It would just be taken to more of an intimate level. But that you would want to work on this. That you would want to invest in this. That you do see value in this. And that it wouldn't be one-sided. It wouldn't be unrequited love. But that you do feel the same. And we have 2 6s here. So your birthday could be February 6th, February 16th, perhaps January 26th for some of you. Or you could be life path 6th. But the deepest fear, oh, and we have 2 2s. February 2nd, February 12th, maybe January 22nd. But anyway. And I just saw 222 in my mind's eye, and that could be a number you've been seeing recently. Spirit's been sending you. But the High Priestess, silence, no action, not it being the right time. You two's just still feeling that both of you like each other, but nothing to have out of it. Just this silent longing for one another. And although the intuition is nudging at someone more and more and more, they just don't have the, they're too afraid to act on it. They can't read you, Aquarius. Even though you may feel like you're the easiest person to read, you pretty much express everything it is that, you know, you can put forward about yourself, that for some reason there's a mental conflict over receiving that information from you. Or it could be that, you know, whole fear thing of the what ifs that aren't real thoughts, not anything based in fact, but because of the what ifs, it's preventing them from moving forward in this with you. But that you'll always kind of remain a mystery, whether you would have had this, what if you did want to pursue with this, move forward with this. But I do sense you are starting to like this person. So are you guys both just going to be silent forever? To see the likely outcome of this, Aquarius, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. But before we go, I'm going to pull a card from this deck here. And I'm going to see if there's anything else you need to know about what this person thinks about you, about this connection. Interesting. So I don't read these cards in reverse. So let me put this up, right? I don't know. Maybe when I put the deck away, I had that. But first it says infidelity. Interesting. Maybe they're afraid of someone cheating on them, you cheating on them. They've been cheated on before, and that would make a lot of sense as to why there's so much of this fear energy surrounding this connection. Maybe they don't know, if, especially with the moon, like maybe there's some sort of question if you are looking for a committed relationship or if it's something you're not looking for right now. Maybe you've kind of talked to them when you guys were friends or in the friend zone with each other, like about certain hookups they've had or that you've had, and it kind of threw someone a bit off in some sort of way or made them feel a little jealous or a little bit down. But this is interesting. maybe with this just infidelity card, they're wondering, you know, the compatibility of what you guys want. If it's something you would stick by, or, you know, it's especially with keep an open mind, if there's other people you have in mind before this person. Interesting. But at the bottom of the deck, beautiful energy. That's what they sense from you. That's what they feel from you. And instead of any sort of fear of what if I'm not the one, what if they don't like me, what if they prefer someone else, what if they want to be with other people, you know, they should just act on the feelings that they already sense and the vibes that they already sense from you, Aquarius, and go from there. Start from there. That's step one. Is just to go off of your feelings, go off of your heart, speak your truth, and then see where you land before, you know, it's like this person is worried about crossing this bridge that is, they imagine to be so tough and difficult, not structured, a little, you know, wanky in some way, before they even get there. What if the bridge is very well stable? What if it's a beautiful bridge to cross, you know? But instead they just don't listen to the energy that is around this situation or feel it out, and they just worry about all the things that could go wrong. Interesting. Or maybe someone's just kind of keeping themselves protected because they just came out of a connection where someone did cheat on them. I don't know. But this is not, it's interesting. It feels very past. It doesn't feel in this. I don't even feel like you guys even have hooked up yet. Or maybe if you had, it was just like a one-night thing and you didn't think it would go past that. But someone's afraid of, maybe there's other options. And that's why they haven't fully made the move yet. But to see the likely outcome, what's likely to happen and unfold, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. If you'd like to join me there, I'm going to overturn this card, and I'm going to pull some oracle cards as well, Aquarius, to dive deeper into this connection, what you need to know for your highest and greatest good. But if this is where we depart, Aquarius, I really hope that this has resonated with you in some way and has given you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to your love life. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Want to win a free 30-minute personal reading with me? Open up the description box and scroll down a bit to see how you can enter your chance to win a free 30-minute personalized reading with me, the only reading I give away each and every month to one lucky subscriber, in case you're interested. I love you, Aquarius, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aquarius.